Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Malrias's Musings. This is Malrias. And we're continue discussion on Ghost of Frankenstein. The last one I kind of angled on some of the things that were the same and how that could have been reworked into the Son of Frankenstein, like the whole movie could have been worked into the Son of Frankenstein, but I only have one semi-negative thing to say. It's like at the end of Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster could talk. Why can't he talk now? Put that aside. I mentioned some things that I thought was interesting and why, like, this would make a good end of a trilogy. Is the castle gets destroyed, for one, at the beginning of the movie, and the original monster gets destroyed. Now, I think as you go down the line, I think you kind of get an original monster feel back. But technically, Igor's brain gets put into the monster's body. So in my book, at that moment, and again, why it makes such an interesting end to a trilogy is your main monster, who you've been sympathizing with the whole time, he finally gets his final rest. Igor is now taking, like, he was taking advantage of him in Son, but now he's just taken over his body, and now he's become a new character through that. And then you could take that further on, because in the next movie it is still like Igor monster hybrid. But I thought that was a very interesting thing to take the character to, and it was a perfect way to end that character, or that incarnation of that character, because it's not Karloff anymore. Let's see, what else? Oh, the Frankensteins. One of the things that I have enjoyed in rewatching this is all the Frankensteins kind of have a different angle. The doctors, I mean. You know, the first one, and he's kind of like a megalomaniac, egotist, like, you know, Prometheus thing. And then in Son, that Frankenstein is like, you know, my father was misunderstood. And the Frankenstein in Ghost is kind of a different angle. He's like, well, you know, I'm not going to continue I want to fix my father. He admits that his father made a big mistake, but he wants to fix it. So they kind of have a different angle. They're their own characters. And so even though we have a Frankenstein, at least they're different. And they're different people. They're different characters. So those are my main thoughts between the last one and this one. Basic thoughts of the movie. See you on the flippy.